Welcome everyone to game number 5 in this best of 7 final between Mr. Yo and Vinchester on Masters of Socotra. The score is 2-2, and here we see the Poles versus the Chinese. Two excellent civs. The Chinese starting with 6 villagers, getting Loom right away, and then trying to get that elephant in and gather. And you can see that's what Mr. Yo has done. The elephant being gathered. No houses dropped just yet for him. So that's interesting. Okay. Just gathering that food in as fast as possible. Now dropping house. I didn't realize that was a Chinese start. Now I know why I struggle so bad with the Chinese. Makes sense. Now, Vinchester over here, gathering in his elephant with the Poles. Now, the Poles are one of Vinchester's absolute favorite civs. Uh, Vinchester using the Poles before it was cool in Red Bull, and really not, it didn't work out, but I think it was a good game plan. Just got Civ countered. The Berbers were a counter pick. But enough about that game. We're watching this game. Here we go. That was no hit there. Oh, there might have been a hit. 5 HP missing off of that scout. Let's check Mr. Okay, 5 HP, 3 HP missing off of that scout as well. So both players a few hit points missing off of the scouts. Looking forward to going forward to lame each other. And Mr. Yo with 2 villagers forward to lane, looking to do some damage. Now these berries here, I would expect Mr. Yo to wall those up, but looking to do some damage somewhere else. Vinchester also out here shooting down the zebras of Mr. Yo. A little scout scuffle, and Mr. Yo taking advantage in this scout scuffle. And so Vinchester backing off, running away. Vinchester chasing down this villager for Mr. Yo to push it away. And let's see, the villagers have gone idle under the town center. They should just go out and take yep, on the way out to take the zebra. And I like the little teleport. They're here. Now they're here. A little faster, a little easier, just faster and easier for pros to do that. I don't do that. I can't do that. Haven't, I mean, I can. Obviously, it's not that difficult. I just don't think about it. It's easier for me just to click and go out there. Vinchester gathering up these dead zebras before they rot. Mr. Yo, again, not able to do that as much as well. However, he did run the villager away, so he's going to be able to push in a zebra, and these are scattered all over the place. So again, we see a similar situation with Mr. Yo having a few. This has been a theme. Winchester is better at saving his food and getting as much value out of his food as possible than Mr. Yo is. However, Mr. Yo is a better tower player. So there's just a lot of seems to be a better tower player here. So this series is really showing the difference in the strengths and weaknesses between these two players. As Mr. Yo, Winchester has to be careful with his scout. He's gonna get trapped in there if he heads down in there, and he's got to run away. Yeah, there you go. Run away, run away. Dropping a full work on the berries. Forgot about the fact that it was full works. That's why I didn't drop a mill out here. He makes full works. Now, full works, super cool. They act as house and a mill. And they take in like 20% of the farm's food immediately upon the farm being completed if a farm is basically within one tile of the full work. So not super forgiving, but super useful. Headed forward to, wow, Vinchester bringing the villagers forward to do something about Mr. Yo's berries. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to do anything. Mr. Yo takes a much better initial engagement there. There's 2 against 1. Vinchester's scout goes down. More villagers coming forward for Vinchester. He is making this wild. Now, Poles, the villagers, they regenerate very slowly in the Dark Age, but they regenerate their health. So this is always a good fight for Vinchester as long as he doesn't lose any villagers. Once he gets them away, they go back to full health. No concern, no worries. Mr. Yo pulling away the weak ones, pulling away the weak ones, pulling away the weak scout. Vinchester, you got to get out of town center. Is 1 villager down. You have to leave. Okay, he gets the scout, but 2 villagers down to get that scout. I don't find that worth it. Eco KD now 2-0 in favor of Mr. Yo. And Vinchester stealing Mr. Yo's food. I do love this. It's a long walk back. He is committed, dropping a forward on his opponent's mill, but 3 villagers behind. I don't like to see that. Mr. Yo closer to the feudal age. So I don't know if this full work investment's going to pay off or not. We'll see. Mr. Yo, he doesn't like this. He doesn't appreciate this, and he's bringing all his villagers forward. That's not going to pay off either. I don't believe. Well, yes, it will. That's more hit points on the Chinese villagers there than there are on Mr. Winchester's villagers. But the fight turned out a little better for Winchester, taking down a villager for the Chinese. Hasn't lost one yet, but more villagers pulled. Mr. Winchester is trapped. Is he trapped? No, he can't be trapped. I don't. I don't know what the. Okay. Yeah. He's gonna drop a villager himself. I don't know why he walls this villager out. These 2 villagers out. It's like, nah, I don't like. I don't like you particularly. Just you in particular. I don't like dropping another 4-1 equal KD. However, Winchester stealing the food of his opponent. Mr. Yo clicked up. Winchester almost up himself, so not that far behind. Very close on the way up to the next page. And Winchester stealing the food away from Mr. Yo as fast as those greedy berry gatherers can gather berries greedily. We shall see how this plays out. Now the Poles a great power sieve because of that build bonus. And Winchester already on stone. Mr. Yo dropping a barracks, but not on stone yet. So we'll see how this goes. Going to gold, dropping the barracks. Looks like archers are going to be coming in for the Chinese player. And wow. Yeah. Not really sure. Just going to be archer play from Mr. Yo. And he's not going to stone. And I'm surprised at that because Mr. Yo knows that Winchester is going to be on stone. You know it. So why aren't you doing something about it? Dropping a barracks. Here is Winchester dropping this barracks, getting it up, and oh wow, Winchester is continuing to steal Mr. Yo's food, walling when there's a hole, and not walling anymore because he's got the big villager numbers. Tower on the way up. Tower on the way up on the woodline. Yes, tower on the way up on the woodline. Tower on the way up in defense by Mr. Yo, but Mr. Yo doesn't have the resources for another tower. Winchester, he's got the archer range coming down at the same time and has the resources for another tower. And just moving forward. Okay. Yeah, trying to. He saw the gate was open. That was really nice. He saw the gate was open, so he tried to walk through the gate. Yo noticed what Winchester was doing and said, nope, not doing that to me. No, you're not. And went ahead and walked the villager out of the gate, allowed the gate to close to protect the tower foundation. On stone now is Mr. Yo, just now going to stone. Blacksmith already for him, though, so these archers are going to have fletching in the towers. And it's skirmisher opening for Winchester. So it's going to be skirmishers and towers against archers, I think is what we're seeing here. Skirmishers and towers against archers. So, interesting play by Winchester with Pulse. And you can see the gold count rising. You see 0-1 gold. You see no relics gathered. What's going on? Well, the Poles. The Poles, they gather gold when they gather stone. Because why not? You know, stone's valuable, so it's worth gold and stone. Just free resources. This tower, jump in, jump out, jump in, jump out. Tower fight goes on. Now Winchester adding an archer to be able to deal with the villagers that are just running the skirmishers away. Chasing this archer down. The numbers are very close right now. 30-31 in the military eco, 4-4 in the military, 5-3 KD in favor of Mr. Yo, and that's a 4-1 eco KD in favor of Mr. Yo, which is pretty substantial given that the Polish villagers are better. However, a lot more idle PC time for Mr. Yo, so the ecos are very, very close. Horse color all on the way in, fletching on the way in. For Winchester, those are both already in for Mr. Yo. The skirmishers pop out, so you have 4-1 versus 5. That's an advantage. Oh, okay, yeah. So advantage, Mr. Yo in this fight as the archer drops, the skirmisher is dropping. Mr. Yo taking the better fights. Winchester has to be careful not to lose. He's concerned. He's backing up with towers. He's putting towers defensively. Not what you want to see, but he holds this area. So he's going to go ahead, drop some farms, get the food in. Needs the resources, needs the food. But this area, again, there's this hill on Socotra. It's like every Socotra map. Oh. Lion 1, Winchester 0. Lion 2, Winchester 0. He knew about that lion. He placed this palisade wall on it to see if there was a sneak. Didn't happen. Winchester pretty well behind in the military, and this map control is going in favor of Yo. Winchester says no, though. Winchester, he's absolutely not having it. Denying this tower foundation, dropping a tower of his own, pulling all the villagers to try to fight off the skirmishers of Mr. Yo. Mr. Yo taking more villager kills. 4-1, maybe no more villager kills. But now, tower's up. This area, Mr. Yo Winchester is holding this area of the map. However, this area of the map is going to become critical. Yeah, this area is what's in between the players. Winchester is taking control of it. Mr. Yo putting down some stuff. Okay, Winchester moving around, trying to take control of more and more of the map with the towers. So towers and skirmishers. And yeah, he's way behind in military. That's okay. He's got towers and these villagers that heal up. He's okay with, sacrificing village because he gets it back. Look at his villagers; they're all almost at full hit points. Whereas you look over here at Mr. Yo's villagers, you know, has a few more hurt villagers around because they don't heal up. So just a really big bonus by the players. And the military numbers are now even close enough where Winchester can hop out and fight this with his own villagers. I would assume. Let's see. What does he do? Yep, that's what he does. He hops up, hops out, hops in, hop out, hop in, and heads forward to batter down this tower by Mr. Yo. And Mr. Yo backs up, drops another tower. He's just going to go ahead and give up on this tower. 5 villagers in that tower. The military now in favor of Winchester. The eco, very similar, very close for both players. And Winchester taking map control now. So what a close game between these two. As Yo repairs this tower madly, and Winchester beats it down with the villagers madly. Who can do more damage? The guys poking or the guys pounding? Pounding it back up or poking it down. I don't know who's winning. It looks like the tower stays up for now. But those villagers, it's just such a nice bonus. The weak villagers run away, run back home to heal up. Now this tower probably going to be lost by Winchester if Mr. Yo decides to rush it. As Mr. Yo still has the military advantage of 2 archer ranges to the 1 of Winchester. The market on the way down. That means Winchester, he's like, all right, enough of this. We're going up. And a forward dropped. Food going to be coming in so quickly. Yeah, he's got 200 food. You're like, he's not that close. Yes, he is. You better believe it, he is. Watch this. Boom, boom. 300 food. Okay. Not so much. 500 food. Selling off the stone now. Where is he going to save it? Well, okay. Looks like he's going to wait. He's not going up the castle age quite yet. Both of them at a very similar place. Winchester sending everybody to gold. He needs that gold to get up. He needs that gold to buy the food to get up. Mr. Yo already has guys on gold. He's going to beat Winchester up. Mr. Yo is going to go up now. He's going to be up before Winchester. Winchester is a little delayed, not quite as fast as we would like to see from him, as he would like to see from himself, I guess I should say. And behind in villagers. So Winchester lost 4 more villagers. Oh, he takes revenge on the lion. He says, nope, no more villager kills for you. Now Winchester headed up to Castle Age. Just a little behind, a little behind Mr. Yo. So that's, 45 seconds. That's nothing to sneeze at as Mr. Yo now heavy on stone. Mysterio, it's a race to see who can place a castle on this hill first, and Mysterio is going to have the stone. Going to have, is he going to have the military? It's really going to come down to who has the military. I think I wouldn't mind Vinchester even using some of his stone to drop a tower or two up here. But he doesn't. No, he has to realize in a game like this, you have to realize you see the score drop from your opponent. You realize, hey, they're up. Both players just trying to get to the next stage faster, trying to have the military lead when they get there. Vinchester is going to have the military lead, but is it going to be enough? I don't think so. These are skirmishers. They do nothing. They tickle villagers. Villagers laugh at these giant javelins flying through the air. Does that make sense? Not really. No. But just Mystery O. 8 seconds. He doesn't have the stone yet, though. That's kind of a big deal. He does not have the stone yet. He can buy it, though. Just buy the stone, Mystery O. You've got to go. Now, whoever gets this foundation placed first, I think just really has a big advantage in the game. And he goes. He's going. The stone is in. The castle foundation is down. Vinchester is going to give up on this area of the map. He's going to batter this house down and place his castle on this hill. So Vinchester gives up on that hill, taking this hill. This hill gives him better access to Mr. Yo's base. But the golds are all over here. Oh, he doesn't place it on the hill at all. There must not have been space. Oh, that's sick. There has been space in your own buildings. You can delete them. Because places it at the bottom of a hill, of a steep hill up to Mr. Yo's castle. So that's just not what you like to see. The Chinese player getting the castle up, getting the position. However, Vinchester, this castle is really right in the face of Mr. Yo. Now, Mr. Yo, what's he going to do about this? Nothing. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Mr. Yo already on the way up to the Imperial Age. This game is going for Mr. Yo. Vinchester cannot do the damage that he needs to do. Mr. Yo already on the way to the Imperial Age. Just an incredible macro, incredible play. Unbelievable for Mr. Yo to go fast imp essentially. He's going to get to Imperial Age about as fast as I can on Arena. And he's doing it on Socotra with wild fighting going on. So that's why he didn't try to get military control. He knew he was ahead. He knew he could get that down first. And then he's already on the way to Bodkin coming in. Monks coming out to add defense. This is just what a play. Walling this up to the town center, keeping himself protected. He'll be an imp. He'll have trebuchets on top of this hill, shooting down on the castle of Vinchester. Such a big advantage for Mr. Yo. I feel just such a nice play. Vinchester has to realize something's up because there's no military from either player, really. Both of them are just looking at each other. And Vinchester, he knows what's up, and he's just idling his town center, trying to go up himself. So he'll get up, but he's going uphill. Vinchester, Mr. Yo got the hill in the middle of the map. I said, whoever gets the hill in the middle of the map is going to have a big advantage, and that's going to be the case. Vinchester going to click up surprisingly fast, but he's going to click up after Mr. Yo's already there. Mr. Yo makes it. Vinchester clicks up. And the trebuchet coming out. Ballistics out. Bracer out. It's just such a good play from Mr. Yo. The Chukunu there to protect the threads. I don't like the scenario for Vinchester. Don't like it one bit. Now something he could have tried. He could have tried P-carding this town center down while it was on the way up. Mr. Yo adding another town center in the back. This is really exposed. I will say that. Vinchester is a lot less exposed than Mr. Yo. Mr. Yo has the treb out battering down this castle, but Vinchester just doesn't have the military control to do anything about it. He doesn't have the eco either. He's just so far behind in time to imp and the ecos are even, as both players really did the same thing, but Mr. Yo just did it faster. So the militaries and ecos are fairly even, but Mr. Yo just did it faster. Now Winchester not going to be able to add another castle anywhere. Backing up, he needs to protect this gold and try to win the game with this gold and this gold. So he does have some gold still, but that's not walled off. That's just a gaping open hole. He probably realizes that as he's lost the castle, he's now losing the towers. Map control going for Vinchester for Mr. Yo. Mr. Yo taking map control, taking military control. Vinchester has eco advantage of one villager, two town centers to one, but it's just so much better right now for Mr. Yo. I don't see an easy way back. I think Mr. Yo would have to make some very bad misplays for Vinchester to get back in the game. As the stone has been depleted, so not even a castle is available for Vinchester. As the stone's been depleted, the gold, he pushed back all the way back to his base. Lost the front area of his base, his town center already being rezzed down. And that shows you on Socotra that center kill control is unbelievably important. Town center heads down, Racer, chemistry coming out right away from Winchester. Like you want to see, but what are you gonna do with 10 skirmishers against one Campbell, one knight, three monks, 7 skirmishers, and 13 Chukunu? The military, it's a bit of an AI army, not for Mr. Yo, but it's stronger, better. you know, Chukunu do damage the skirms, not a ton of damage. They do damage because they shoot what 4 bolts. Is it 4? If I can click on the one, the lag. My mouse is so bad. Okay. Um. Yeah, I don't. They shoot a bunch of bolts. It doesn't show here. The second town center already being shut down in Winchester. Now bombard cannons on the way out as soon as got chemistry, bombard cannons on the way out. The Campbell's down. Hopefully one knight. These skirmishers are going to be just fine. That one knight, problem. 23 to 10 military. Winchester unable to even fight back to Chukunu. Chukunu just mopping up the skirmishers, losing his first and his second town center, losing the center of his base, losing his eco, losing his villagers. The bombard cannon, wherever that is, it's out. Bombard cannon's out somewhere on this map. Bombard cannon. I don't know where. Don't know where that got added. Over here. Bombard cannon's out. No, it's not out on the map yet. Sorry. One skirmisher. It's over. There's no military on the field for Winchester. 0 on food. You can go ahead and call it Winchester, and he does. Good game, Mr. Yo taking game number 5. Quick look at statistics, and we'll get right into the next game, probably tomorrow for you guys, but right into the next one for me. All right, military, 66 to 40, just crushed the buildings. Let's go economy. You can see Mr. Yo just a better macro technology, and here's the big difference: 4 minutes or 3 minutes faster to Imperial Age 4 Mr. Yo than Vinchester. That was the game. Well, no, sorry. Here was the game. That 30 seconds to 40 seconds right here. That was the game deciding thing right here. That 40 seconds. So you can see how little things matter so much in this game. And then that beautifully executed fast imp. Vinchester society, yeah, it looked nice, and then all of a sudden it doesn't anymore as it was about to go horribly, horribly wrong. Okay. Thanks for watching game number 5 as Mr. Yo takes a 3-2 lead over Vinchester in this best of 7 grand finals of Masters of Socotra.